Okay, in this video we will integrate payment in our project. Okay, so I'll be using Stripe for that, and this is the home page of Stripe. And if you go to here developers, and there are two ways you can integrate Stripe into your project, one using stripe.js and another checkout. Okay, so all these are for mobile apps and all other stuff. And let's click on stripe.js. So stripe.js is more customizable way of going about that. Okay, so you can go to checkout from here as well. So first let me show you what checkout will look like. So if you go to this checkout here, so checkout will look like, so if you it will so this code will generate button like this, and when you click on this it will generate like this. Okay, so one way you can do is simply put this on your form, or put this in your project and start accepting payments. Okay, so another stripe.js is like you can customize the form, you can put any other items. Okay, like that. Okay, so the checkout is the easiest way. So just copy this form into wherever you want to integrate this button. Okay, so just paste that and you'll see this button and you'll see this nice pop-up. So that is the easiest way. Okay, so in this video I'll be covering stripe.js, which will be the more customizable way. So yeah, so first of all you need to do is just sign in or register. Okay, so this data key will be unique. Okay, so that's why we need to sign in. You can sign in from here or from home page, wherever you prefer. So let's sign in. Okay, I already got accounts, so I will log in with that. So if you don't, you can just sign off and then proceed. Okay, now you can see your own key here. Okay, so let's go to our project and we'll create a new view. Okay, so let's go to resources, views, that will be front end. So what I'll do is I'll just save it as payment. So you can create new blade file. Okay, so just to save some time. Okay, so here let's put this code, Control C, and let's go to checkout controller, and here we'll create a new method called payment, and here we'll return the view called front dot payment. All right, so we need to define that route as well. Let's go to web.php and make the duplication of this payment, and checkout controller at the rate, and we'll give this. So let's go to our project. Okay, let's add this item to the cart and checkout. Okay, login as customer. So after we hit proceed to payment, what this is doing is this is submitting this form to address controller. So address controller, we need to go there, and yeah, after storing we are returning back. So what we want to do is after that we want to return our user to the payment page. So return so redirect, so we'll redirect to our route. So the name of route is checkout dot payment. All right, so let's do that. So if I hit proceed to payment, okay, so this is the checkout page at the moment. So as I said, this will just make the button, and here you can email card item and all this and pay. So this is not customizable. So what I will do is I will just use the stripe.js. Okay, so go to stripe.js. So here in this page you'll see how to integrate. So it is quite easy. Okay, so you need to follow step by step. Like, so this is the form. Okay, so this is actually form, and the action will be where we want to submit it in our server. So yeah, we need to include these. Okay, so first of all what we will do is just copy this form. So copy this form and paste it into your checkout, sorry, payment. Okay, so just delete this form and replace that with this one. So this will be our form, and we want to submit that to, so route name will be, so we'll create this route in a moment. And yeah, so we need to put CSR field as well. Okay, so form is okay. Okay, so this is not defined, so it is throwing error. So if you want to see how that looks like, you can just, for now, just taste like this. Okay, so let's fix some of the CSS. So we'll wrap everything inside row, just, and this button doesn't look good, so let's give it class be button success. All right, let's refresh this. Okay, looks good. Okay, so you can further make it good by just yeah, so just keep this class. So this is foundation class, as I have already told you. Okay, much better. Okay, after including this form, we need to just include this stripe. Okay, stripe.js. So this will be doing in let's do that in layouts main. Okay, so we'll include that after jQuery and before app.js. So yeah, we'll just include like that. We don't need this. Alright, so now stripe is included. Next, what we need to do is, so in separate tag we need to specify that this as well. So we'll do below this. So yeah, this key will be your key if you are logged in. Okay, so next we need to create the token. Okay, so the process is for example, let me explain you what the process. So this is the form. When someone submits it, okay, so submits, it will not submit directly to this action. So first it will prevent this submission, and what this will do is this will submit this data to Stripe. Okay, So after submitting that, Stripe will verify the card number and all this stuff, and it will return error if failure, and if everything is okay, it will return a token. Okay, so that token will be storing in our form, and we will submit that and store it to our database. Okay, so that token will be used create charge the customer. Okay, so that is the main process. Okay, behind that. So first of all, we set the publishable key. Okay, we already did that, and next we'll create the token. So this is the code which we require. So yeah, so you can see here in detail, and for reference you can visit this page. Okay, so we'll copy that code and we'll paste that inside our app.js. So actually we can put this inside distribution dist.js and app.js. Okay, since we are including that here. Okay, yeah, so we included that here. And next, so while doing create token, we are calling this handler, so we need to create that as well. So what this is doing is just taking the form ID and preventing it from submission and creating the token. Okay, so the main thing will be happening inside this handler. So let's do that. So here is that handler, so we need to just copy that, and so outside here you can create that function stripe response handler. So this is doing grabbing the form. Okay, so if there is problem, it is showing the error, else it will get the token ID and insert it into form so that it gets submitted to server. Alright, okay, so now everything is in place. Okay, now we can test this. Okay, for just refresh this, let's fix that. So we'll store that in route named payment.store. Okay, so let's create this route. So let's go to checkout controller, and here we'll create a new method called store payment. Okay, so we'll be getting request instance and request. Okay, let's define that in our web.php as well. So this will be post route, and it will be hitting store payment. Alright, so the name of route we given there is payment.store. Alright, yeah, store payment. So everything looks good. So for just testing purpose, we'll just die dump okay for now. Okay, so for testing purpose you can use this number, so copy that, and card number will be this. So expiry date will be 12/17, and CVC will be 123. Okay, so we are hitting correctly. That's cool. Okay, so for now let's die and dump this request. So request all. Okay, so let's see what is coming from our form, and let's refresh once again. So 12 17 1 2 3. Okay, we're just getting token. Okay, due to the browser caching issues, sometime it may not work. It will remember the older JS, so you need to check in your sources here and make sure your JS is loading, so where your Stripe related code is. Okay, so like this. So if you do not see that, make sure you refresh this couple of times. Okay, so now if we use the card number and all. Okay, so now let's submit the payment. So look how it disabled that. Okay, so yeah, so this is the token we get from Stripe, and we'll use this to process our to charge our customer. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so we completed up to here, and here you can see so how to charge the customer. So if you open that, you will see this page, and here if you switch to PHP, and you'll see all this code. Okay, so I'll just copy this. First we need to set the key. Okay, so this will be storing the payment, and we need to create new one for charging the customer, or we can charge immediately after storing, or okay, let's do that immediately. So first we'll set the key. Okay, so as you can see, if I inputted that code, I will see this error because this namespace, undefined namespace. Okay, because we need to install the client library for PHP. Okay, so from this link I will get here, and for PHP we need to require this. Okay, so let's go to our composer, put comma, and we'll just we don't need require. So like this, Stripe. So now let's do composer update. Okay, so stripe PHP is installed, and let's go to our checkout controller. Okay, let's just copy everything. Okay, so copy everything into this function. Alright, so I'll format the code. So now we are setting the key, and we are getting the token. So you can get token like this, or like request Stripe token. Okay, so we got the token, and what we'll do is we'll charge. Okay, so amount, so this amount will be coming from our card. Okay, so after doing checkout, so the total amount will be the amount in our card. So card total. All right, and here if you go to dashboard, you'll see your amount, and we can compare if everything is updating or not. Okay, so let's see what card. So grand total is 66. So currently we have the this 258460. Okay, now this should update. Okay, so let's make it big amount so that we can see difference. Yeah, so 6666. Yeah, so that should be updated here. Okay, so let's check out an address line, just keep some dummy data. So proceed to payment and card number, and if we submit that, okay, sorry about that, we need to import this as well. So facade, okay, so just import this one, and now again we want to continue. Okay, it is saying invalid integer, so look like that is the what, that is just a string, so we need to convert that in that to integer. So so this is cents, okay, so amount in cents. So so we want to charge the dollar, so what we can do is we will multiply this we'll multiply card total by 100 to get the integer value or dollar value. Okay, so looks like payment is done. Let's go to dashboard and see if our payment is updated or not. So currently this is now, and let's refresh this. Okay, it does work, but it just may increased it by $6, I guess. Okay, so here was slightly issue with this cart total. Okay, so it was using the separator, okay, like this, for example 66, and so what this was doing is this was just taking this integer. Okay, so what I modified is in cart. Okay, so you can go to this vendor Chloe Demons shopping cart config, and inside cart.php. So before that 1000 separator was like this, just remove that. Okay, so now save that, and yeah, so just remove this debugging code, and now if you do this, it should work perfect. Okay, so let's continue, and let's refresh and watch this out. Okay, so before that was 58, now 65. So yeah, we charge about 6600, so that's working. So yeah, this is how you integrate Stripe. Okay, and yeah, so after that what you want to do is you want to create the orders table, and so update the flag, like so like payment is processed or something, to indicate that the payment is done. Okay, after this step. Okay, so if you need detailed info, you can check out this documentation page. Okay, so I think we covered enough for this video. Okay, so next video we'll do a create orders table, and we'll just continue our project. Okay, so yeah, so that's all for this video. See you in next video. Bye.